I keep returning to this scene in The Lord of the Rings during difficult times. A tired Pippin is telling Gandalf that he hadn't thought their story would end this way, to which Gandalf replies,
No, the journey doesn't end here. Death is just another path. One that we all must take. The grey rain curtain of this world rolls back, and all turns to silver glass. And then you see it.
What? Gandalf. See what?
White shores. And beyond. The far green country. And a swift sunrise.
when stuck in the drudgery of mindless work or irritating traffic, when being forced to deal with difficult people every day in a loud and fast city, Gandalf's promise seems pale and far away. The soul grows increasingly numb, and the world appears kinda colorless. That's when the music starts, often born of a deep need and longing. It begins in the heart's core and wells up slowly, filling the soul and body until it seeps into the undertones of the world around. And I know. I imagine paradise to be a vast green meadow of flowers with the score composed by the great Jeremy Soule gently playing in the background. Sometimes to quiet the restless spirits of nostalgia, I go back to this old video of the making of the original Oblivion.
I'm looking for source textures for some of the surfaces in the game, specifically terrain textures and like pictures of the ground, things like that. It's really tough to find images like that online, for those purposes anyway. With a rock, a lot of the visual impact is going to boil down from the texturing, from the coloration in it, and then using like shader techniques to try and get that the shine and sheen and the cragginess to it, like how the lighting splays across it. This color and texture is perfect for some of the textures that we were trying to recreate in the game. I mean, obviously the moss in general is mostly green, but there's lots of other little details here that really help make the textures more believable.
I'm always moved at the passion and love and effort and sheer meticulous dedication of these game artists in making Oblivion's world feel true and wondrous. The older I grow, the more difficult it seems to just hit pause on the world outside with its obligations and responsibilities, and letting games like Oblivion transport me into that far green country. The dull cycle of everyday somehow manages to reclaim quickly what radiance and vitality these little pockets of escape offers. The many voices and noises of the grey city overpowers the music until the thirst for the magical returns. And I hear the music once more.